here with all of you guys today. So, hope you've had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And today is Saturday, it's Small Business Saturday. And as a small business myself, I am here to just, first of all, express gratitude. Thanks for being in my community and also answer questions. I titled this Hormone Harmony. What does that even mean? Well, I'm here to tell you or help guide you with what that really means. And I did want to share too that today, being Small Business Saturday, we did our best selling bundle, which is our Hormone Harmony bundle, which is my balance cream and Julva, my patented formula Julva, together for the lowest price of the year. So this is one of the best selling bundles because it does help balance our hormones. The first two hormones that start to decline in our 30s to early 40s are DHEA and progesterone. So this is the combination that I often start with along with adaptogens. And adaptogens are often the first step, such as maca, turmeric, quercetin, resveratrol, grapeseed extract, and the list goes on. And I combined all of those into Mighty Maca for that reason. But when we often hear, is it something that you can do to actually balance your hormones? And the answer is absolutely yes. Now, what does balance look like? It does look different for different people, for sure. And at different times of the month, there are different levels of hormone. It does not mean steady state hormones. We weren't designed with steady state hormones. Cortisol is high in the morning. That's how we wake up, for instance, and we need progesterone to make that cortisol. And I think that's one of the things that I've noticed throughout the year is that throughout the years, as I've been a practicing physician now for over 30 years. So throughout the years being in practice for so long, just recognizing the changes in hormones and how they change and how they fluctuate over time, and that it takes more than hormones to fix our hormones. And so that is key. That is true. But yet still, with that said, we don't leave the thyroid go untreated if it's underactive and not making enough hormone. So balancing out our hormones in the second stage of our lives, second half of our lives, or second 50, if you will, is really important too. But because it takes more than hormones to improve our hormones, we recognize that yin and yang of hormonal flow. For example, if you don't have enough progesterone, you're probably waking up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, or when you wake up in the morning, you're not feeling rested because you didn't get deep restorative sleep. And with that, feelings of anxiety, irritability, and that can be from low serotonin, which again, progesterone's the leader in that cascade to create serotonin, as well as estrogen is important for serotonin balance. So there is this yin and yang with hormones. But anyway, it's Black Friday weekend, and you guys in the shopping spirit, I want to encourage you to go ahead to dranna.com/Black Friday and get the best deals, including stocking up on great stocking stuffers like Julva, Balance, my Kiss formula, my hair formula, Mighty Maca formula. And if you're going to do Keto Green 16 with us again in January, definitely stock up with our Keto Green Shake and Mighty Maca, because we're doing our Keto Green 16 challenge in January. We'll be emailing about it, so be sure to follow. We'll post here too. Be sure to follow me here and make sure you're signed up at dranna.com. We'll be emailing about the Keto Green 16 challenge coming up in January too, but it's time to stock up. So Julva and Balance are part of the Hormone Harmony bundle on sale right now. All right. So Estella asked, I was wondering if maca caused hyperactivity, took some years ago and was up for 2 days. Okay. So it sounds like maca improves your energy, but I would check into that. I've never used straight maca because I couldn't tolerate it myself. So I used it in combination with other superfoods. In other words, I couldn't stand the taste. In 2006, after I'd been diagnosed with infertility and then early menopause and told I was never going to be able to have another child, I was on a healing journey around the world. And I went to Peru because my nurse, who's now one of my nurses, who's been with me since 2001, Rosanna, is from Peru. She was a nurse midwife in Peru and then worked with me in Southeast Georgia. And she still works with my company. And so anyway, we went to her family in Peru and they would say, well, you're tired, drink maca. If you're infertile, drink maca. Then they elbowed my husband at the time and said, well, it's the Peruvian Viagra. So, like, we were drinking some maca, but I couldn't stand the taste. So I started saying, if this is a superfood, and I looked into the science, it's rich in arginine, which increases nitric oxide, which increases blood flow, which lo and behold is how Viagra works. So I said, if this is a superfood, medicinal food, what else can I start using? And as I traveled around the world, I started incorporating other foods. And that's how the combination of over 30 superfoods within Mighty Maca was created. So you got to check that out. And it's also in our menopause capsules. So Mighty Maca in the powdered form or in the menopause capsules is key. I thought I brought it over here. Let me show it to you. Let's see. Yeah. This is the Mighty Maca formula. So this is with 30 superfoods combined. It has grapeseed extract, turmeric, resveratrol, quercetin. That's all part of our long haul COVID protocol too. We use this in our patients as well. And there's a greens blend, enzyme blend. I mean, so many good, plus it tastes good. My 2.5-year-old granddaughter, she loves the taste of maca, and I source the ingredients. The ingredients are of the highest quality. We're a CGMP manufacturing facility, and this is manufactured in an NSF Sport manufacturing facility as well. So it's the cleanest, highest quality ingredients. And we don't see hyperactivity. We see balance. We see clean feelings of energy. So I would also wonder, again, with the form of maca you were taking and what else was going on at the time. So thanks, Estella. Aisha says, after 4 months of suffering, it just came on my lab. Let me see. Did I miss part of that question? You'll have to explain a little bit more, Aisha. All right. Okay. So as I'm going through these questions here, don't hesitate to ask. I'm here for you. And then also share any hormone issues that you're having. Like, it is the time of the year. And the reason I just wanted to pop on too is because when you have your health, there's an old Arabian proverb that says, when you have your health, you have 1,000 wishes. When you don't have your health, you have just one. So for me, it's the gift of health. Is always a priority during the holidays, is how can I improve your health? What can I do to help you? So our Keto Green 16 challenge, we start that back off in January with the Keto Green Shake, Mighty Maca. Everything's in bundles, but our biggest promo right now is our Hormone Harmony bundle. So the two of these together at a significantly decreased price. If you've never tried it, the combination is powerful. And I would go ahead, since everything that's the best prices of the year, go ahead and stock up on some Mighty Maca Plus too. So Native to Michigan says, recommendations for Hashimoto's and PCOS supplements. Because of my history with PCOS, early infertility, early menopause, and struggling with those issues, being able to reverse them to finally go through menopause at 56. And I didn't even mention the best part of my world journey is that naturally, with the grace of God, reversed infertility and conceived my daughter at age 41. So who is now 16, and she's out with the horses right now after we've been shopping. So with PCOS, follow the plan in Keto Green 16. At any age, you can do that plan. So in my book, Keto Green 16, you can get the audiobook, but the hardcover book is the best because you also, you're doing recipes in there as well, and it's nice to have on hand. The Hormone Fix is also an audiobook, and following those strategies in there will help reverse the symptoms of PCOS. And I think this is so important. PCOS is becoming more and more prevalent internationally. When I was in India this summer, there was a discussion about PCOS. One of the things that I lectured on at the American Center there was PCOS and how we can reverse it and what are the underlying causes. The issue is when you have PCOS, it's not because you have fat genes or acne genes or you're prone to these things like infertility, acne, irregular cycles. It's not. You have warrior genes. You are designed to build muscle, be a leader, multitask. I mean, you've got incredible abilities that don't work well in the standard American with the standard American diet and lifestyle. So you have to honor the powerful genetics that you have. If you've been diagnosed with PCOS, if you have those genes, as I do, you're more designed for intermittent fasting. You have to really restrict carbs, follow the alkalinizing keto green, keto alkaline plans that I've created specifically for that. Okay. So great question. Jen said, struggled with hormone replacement because it has to go through liver and gut. Any suggestions? When you use transdermal hormones, you bypass the liver. So, for example, a oral progesterone, this is a transdermal progesterone, and it's in balance cream. It's 20 milligrams of progesterone plus pregnenolone. Have you heard about pregnenolone? Put a Y in the comments if you know what pregnenolone is. But progesterone and pregnenolone are really powerful together. But 20 milligrams of transdermal progesterone is essentially equivalent to approximately 200 milligrams of oral progesterone, because 90% of oral progesterone is metabolized in the liver. So switching to a transdermal and starting to use it that way can be very beneficial. Yeah, so transdermal bypass, and also vaginal hormone. Also, vaginal hormone and application bypasses the liver too. Okay. Let's see. A native to Michigan who has PCOS, she says, I'm a beast in the gym. That is awesome. And tell you that, it is powerful to have those genetics. You will make more testosterone, hence the acne, right? Like on that, you're building strong bones too at the same time. We have to shift our lifestyle though to balance out the hormones in those cases. Angela, hello, Angela. Happy Thanksgiving. She's shouting out here praise for me. Thank you, Angela. I said, Dr. Anna is my favorite OB-GYN and hormone expert. She truly cares and knows her stuff. I vouch for her 100%. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. And let's see. All right. What other questions do you guys have for me? Definitely check out our Black Friday special. As a small business, woman owned, and I will tell you, this is, an aside. And, I think about, I'm very grateful because in 2017, I was, near broke. I was near broke. I was renting out July 4th weekend on St. Simon's Island. I was Airbnb my house and taking my kids camping. What I was doing was Airbnb my house so I could pay the mortgage, get money to pay the mortgage payment. I'd invested everything into creating Julva, and that was part of that story. So now to have Julva recommended by, really tens of thousands of physicians, and we have tens of thousands of users around the world, it's really an honor. So I'm really blessed to give back. We do that a lot with charity through the Garrett B. Bivens Foundation, through boards that I've sat on to help single moms, because that's one of the hardest jobs I've ever, that is the hardest job I've ever had. But anyway, Black Friday, dranna.com/Black Friday for our Hormone Harmony bundle and multi-pack sales for the best prices of the year. Stock up. Again, a reminder, we are doing Keto Green 16 at the beginning of the year. And for those of you who are joining us in Magic Menopause next March, you want to get your products too in advance as well. So, Twilly Heron says, do you recommend going up on transdermal progesterone if no longer getting benefit? You also, if you're using progesterone every day, you want to take 1 or 2 days off per week or 3 to 5 days off per month, so you don't build up a tolerance per se. So you'll want to have a washout period, or you can alternate with using it vaginally, because that will decrease the risk of that happen. But I have clients take a periodic holiday in the transdermal hormone, so you don't have saturation of the receptor sites. So that is something that I've developed in my practice over, working with bioidentical hormones for decades now. So that's a way to keep the hormones working for you. And yeah, so lots of good things going on here. Melissa said, you're amazing. What dose estrogen patch do you recommend after going off low estrogen in perimenopause? Well, first of all, congratulations for going off a birth control pill. Oftentimes people are still put on birth control pills to manage perimenopause and menopausal symptoms, when really, again, you've got to address the underlying reasons causing the imbalance to begin with. So coming off a oral birth control pill is so important, because oral estrogens can increase clotting factors, oral estrogen, and also the progestin in birth control pills. Synthetic progestin can increase your risk for breast cancer. That is without question. Now, we have hundreds of thousands of person study that corroborate that risk. So if you've been on birth control pills or currently, you also have to continuously work on nutritional support of your body's electrolytes, minerals, especially magnesium, manganese, iodine, calcium, and B vitamins, all the B vitamins as well. So Melissa, as you're coming off the birth control pill, you do want to make sure you're supplementing with nutrients, with multivitamins and minerals. That is key. My gold standard is, those are on my website. Lots of good information for vitamins there. Also, you want to do detox. So the Keto Green detox capsules, I highly recommend that if you're on birth control pills, and especially when you're coming off, to support you, as well as the Mighty Maca supplement to really work on alkalinization and liver detoxification. That's key. So with an estrogen patch, when you're coming off of birth control pills, it depends on where you're at, how much of your own hormone your body's producing. So you can start, I typically, depending on your age, you want to start with a patch. You can always increase the patch by 1.5 or double it. But don't start too high, because then you'll experience breast tenderness and bloating and weight gain. So it's better to go slow, gradually increase if needed, and then decrease to your optimum level too. So it is an art with that, to work with your doctor on that. Okay, let's see. These good questions, all the beautiful people on. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let's see. Aisha said, I was struggling with depression, and my doctor found out that it was thyroid hormone, thyroid and testosterone. What dose of testosterone do you recommend in perimenopause? So depending on what your testosterone levels are, first I want to say, okay, if your testosterone's low, why is it low? What's going on there? Hormone disruptors can significantly impair your testosterone. So can blue light. Do you have a lot of screen time? There's studies that showed that were done in Asia looking at young men and low testosterone levels, and it was directly dependent on their screen time. So phones, laptops, etc. Blue light interrupts your body's natural hormonal production. So you guys, any questions? I'm not going to keep you here too long on the holiday. Ann wrote in. She said, hi, Dr. Ann, I just purchased the Mighty Maca Menopause capsules for the first time. Can I take 1 tablet once a day instead of 2 tablets? I felt kind of wired with a full packet of Mighty Maca. So the scoop of Mighty Maca, for those of you who are doing a scoop of Mighty Maca, we did these in capsules without the stevia. So these are equivalent combination, over 15 years of use in practice. Mighty Maca has been around for, again, hugely beneficial, but 1 scoop technically equals 6 capsules. So 1 scoop is 6 capsules of Mighty Maca a day. So you can definitely, if you're going from a scoop a day, if a scoop was too much, or our single packets, a scoop is, and within our single packets of Mighty Maca, there's 1 scoop. So if a scoop is too strong, yeah, definitely start at the 1 capsule of the menopause capsules, but increase it to 2, 3, 4, even up to 6 capsules a day. So see where gets your best results. When I fly, I take extra Mighty Maca. So I already took 6 capsules today and a scoop of Mighty Maca this morning, because radiation exposure, toxin exposure, want to boost our immune system. So part of my travel armamentarium is, if I'm flying on a plane, I like to take an ivermectin 12 milligrams. I'll take a scoop to 2 scoops of Mighty Maca. I'll take it in the plane too. A 2,000 milligrams to 4,000 milligrams of vitamin C, and I'll do an iodine. I use Sarah Banta's accelerated iodine drops, and I'll make sure that I take iodine a few days before and a few days after flying, but definitely on the day of flying too. So that's kind of my reduced radiation impact from flying experience, and keep your immune system boosted experience when you're traveling. So those are some things that I do. All right, you guys. So check out dranna.com/Black Friday for the best prices of the year. I do encourage you again to join us. Also, make a note to join us in our Keto Green 16 challenge in January, but you can stock up now. There's our Keto Green bundle. Includes, what do I have here? For that bundle, I have a question on Facebook. So Keto Green, that's your Keto Green. You can do the 16 single packs or the 40 serving bag. And Mighty Maca, get the canister because you're always going to want to use this. If you are if you can't do stevia, then definitely do the Mighty Maca capsules. And very importantly, check your urine pH and ketones. Keep checking your urine pH and ketones. Urine pH is key for bladder health, for bone health, for immune system health. So doing little things like that can make a big difference. So hope you're enjoying your Thanksgiving. And I look forward to seeing you guys more in the year, rest of the year. Definitely DM me some questions too. If you've got any questions, or put them under this video. We'll go ahead and save it into my feed. Thank you guys. Follow me at The Girlfriend Doctor. And please, being a small business, visit your small businesses, and you can share my small business at The Girlfriend Doctor with your friends and let them know this is the best time of the year to try any of our products at the sale prices. So again, thank you guys for being here. God bless you. Bye.